At last, as you no doubt have guessed, I am Anthony Tech. Come, sit. I imagine right now you're feeling like Alice, tumbling down the rabbit hole. I could see it in your eyes. You have the look of someone who accepts what they see because they are expected to wake up. Ironically, that is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate? Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong in the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there. Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Matrix. It is everywhere. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. This video ends. You tune into another video. And you believe whatever it is they want you to believe. You take the red pill. You subscribe to my channel. You stay in Wonderland. And I will show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Which is about 10 minutes or so, give or take. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. So, The Matrix Awakens Unreal 5 experience is just a tech demo that'll take you about 10 minutes to complete. And then the remainder of the demo is kind of like a look at the possibilities of the future of gaming. Now, the first part of the demo after the intro from Keanu Reeves is kind of like a rail shooter, and I'm not really fond of rail shooters, so I wasn't sure what they were trying to show with this section of the game, other than how graphically good the game is, as well as what games could look like in the future using similar engines like the Unreal 5 engine. So there really wasn't much to do in the demo, and therefore there's not much to talk about. After you complete the shooting section, you're allowed to run around the city, and there's not much you can do there either. You can run around on foot, you can get into different cars. That's about it. You do get a feature where you activate a drone mode, where you get to fly around the city very slowly, but it helps give you an aerial view of the city as a whole. And I gotta say, that made me want a open world Matrix game, especially if it's gonna use this engine. Now, in terms of the driving sections, it kind of is a Grand Theft Matrix, but also not a Grand Theft Matrix, in the sense that you can drive any vehicle you see, but you can't really do any damage with it. You can damage other cars, but you can't run over pedestrians. You don't get the police chase after you. And driving controls are pretty bad in this experience. But this isn't to talk about whether or not the game was good in terms of good controls, poor controls, whether it's a game worth playing, whether it's not worth playing, type of thing. This is just to talk about what the possibilities are for gaming in the future, especially looking forward with the PS5, the Xbox Series, and then what could come in the next generation of consoles. Now, along with the driving aspect of the game, yeah, the controls were pretty bad, but like I said, it's not for you to enjoy a driving section of a game. It's just to, I guess, help you travel the city faster so you can see what else is in the environments. Now, there was a section in the game before the walking part where they have you toggle between higher traffic and lower traffic, toggle between day and night, as well as different filters for the game. I'm wondering if this is just to show what more they can put on screen at a time with these new consoles and these new engines that they're releasing. The one with the traffic wasn't like adding more cars to it. It was just switch it to a bunch of boxes on screen. I think the boxes are to represent different NPCs and different items in the game that could be moving at a time. And like I said, it's just an experience. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes to get through. It's free to download if you have the consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series. Give it a try, 10-15 minutes of your time to play it, and you will see what I'm talking about in terms of what could happen in the future of gaming. And like I said, I would love to see a future Matrix game that uses this engine, maybe an open world Matrix game, because to my knowledge we only had 2 Matrix games, Enter the Matrix, which had a few bugs in the game, and I believe one mission that was notorious for being almost impossible to pass. And then we had the Matrix Path of Neo, which was a pretty great, fun experience that covered the 3 movies as well as some filler in between to make the game a bit longer, with some really insane combo moves. That game was pretty, bizarre. So hopefully we get something in the future with this experience. Other than that, there's not much to say. Like I said, it takes you about 15 minutes after you play it. You can go back to your Halos and your Pokemon and whatever else you're playing this holiday season. With that being said, I'm Anthony Online Tech. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.